Hello, me. Back. Another day. Another dollar. No dollars. Just painting. Hi, how are you? Hope you're doing well. Welcome to another day on this earth. Maybe it's not good. Maybe it is good. I hope it's good. So, last night I was streaming and I got into a lot of stuff, but I've been working on this one painting lately and I've been like really struggling with it? I've been like experimenting with like different things. The painting in question, just allow me to show you it. A moment. We can uh, yeah. This is not the painting, by the way. The current painting is actually like loading. And this painting that you're seeing now is like a master study of Alexander Rostov's work. Yeah, so this is the painting that I've been working on. The sketch has worked out pretty well, but as you can see like in the lower right corner right there, right here for me. You can see that I've been going through like a lot of different ways of painting it, and I can't really settle on one. Also, I've been struggling to paint the fire, and of course, like all of the different light sources. Figuring out how it would work, is just sorry. It has confuzzled me to a certain extent. So then I decided to start studying a another artist that I very much look up to, which is Alexander Rostov. I got his name wrong last night. Rip. But anyways, he's a guy who was in charge of what was the title? Creative director. I keep on saying creative director. Lead artist Alexander Rostov. Art director, yeah, of Disco Elysium. There's this painting that he did. I must send it so you can see it. Send it in the chat. There you go. That I am going to try to do a master copy of because I want to understand like how the fire, mainly how the fire is acting on like the different objects in the scene. So I'm going to reload what I was doing before and continue on my way. Oh, where are we? Yeah. See? Yeah, sure not. So, yeesh. Lots of things happening in this scene. Just the general vibe. People like dying and shit. Are people dying? I don't know. Sure looks like they're about to die. There's no yellow there. I'm lying. I am lying in this. So I'm gonna try to focus mostly on the fire. Yeah, I perceive orange right here. So some orange is going to be here. The part where the light is acting on part of the water. Man, there are people in that water. I'm not going to paint them just yet, if I choose to paint them at all. And then like the transition between the blue and the orange right there is also interesting. It's not exactly what you'd expect. It's not exactly what I'd expect. Like I think, and there's like a big I think here. I think he uses like some brown here as a transition, which is not something I would do. Not saying that it's a bad decision. It's just I wouldn't think of doing it, is what I'm saying. Because I'm not just like, I'm not on that level of decision making in the creative process. Why would it be blue? Why would it be brown? I mean, like, yeah. Anyways, I won't focus too much on that. At least I'll try to. And then I don't really know what color uh I just if I like drag this on if I drag this onto the screen you won't be able to see it. Okay. What is? Yeah. Oh, right. I always time myself. I keep on forgetting to do that nowadays. Do you guys know what Mendoza is? There's this thing that I've been thinking of doing lately, and that is to document my art as I put in like a certain amount of hours. Like I was inspired by uh this guy who did like a 10,000 hour. It wasn't really a challenge, but he documented his progress in his art journey as well, and I found it like inspiring. Like I want to do that. So I started to like time myself as well since around like the end of October, start of November, or mid October, somewhere around that time. And I've like amassed this much time already. Where are we? You can't see that. Uh, it says 99 hours and half, 99 and a half, 99 hours and 30 minutes, 31 minutes to be specific. So, yeah, I'm gonna time myself. I've dubbed it the journey of Mendoza. Mendoza meaning like, I believe cold mountain in, somewhere in the Central or South Americas. I'll look up like the specific meaning a little bit. I feel like I should really be able to like explain what Mendoza means, seeing as though like I've dubbed it the journey of Mendoza. So yeah. Anyways, back to painting. Something that I've noticed with fire is that where it's hottest, it's brightest, and where it's not the hottest, it's like deeper in value. Am I painting what I'm seeing? I wonder. I'm relatively new to Rebel 7. Like it isn't uh I would say it isn't my painting program of choice, but I'm also relatively new to digital painting. What I used to use was Krita, and I was like kind of starting to get used to that. But then I made a pivot to Rebel 7, because I really like what it's trying to do. Well, I really like what it does, right? Though I do find like the brushes that come with it, like they're not as intuitive as my experience with Krita was. I don't think that's a bad thing. I just feel like I don't really know how to use them properly, which, as time goes on, I'll like notice more things about it and I'll get better at it. Because that's how it works. As long as you're like learning something on a day-to-day basis, like progress will be made. So like inherently, like what I'm doing right now, I actually don't like. I don't like the look of it right now. And that's how it like has been for a while now. Like I've been in a artistic block lately. It's been like a couple months, and I was starting to feel aimless, like just not doing art every day. So I've like gone back to doing that now. Yeah, man. You know them vibes? You probably don't know them vibes. Do you know them vibes? I feel like painting with water. It should be on the blue side. Should it? Purplish? I don't know. What you gonna do for me? I feel very much rusty, and at the same time I'm not. Like, art's weird. Like, PewDiePie made a video recently, and like he went through his journey for like an entire year, right? And like at the end of it, he showed us like the last painting that he had made, the last digital painting, and he said that like he felt like what he made at the beginning of the year was actually, well, a painting that he made at the beginning of the year was actually like way better than anything he had made recently, which I find to be like pretty relatable, you know? I guess it's just like the everyday experience of art, being an artist. All right, so something that I find interesting is that Rostov here, uses a green in in the water here, but not like a strong green. I'm gonna see how this works. There's green in it. Can I make it work? I don't know. And I'm also like trying to understand how the waves are undulating and shit. Like, uh, eh. You know those Sunday mornings that you just can't bother. You know, it's like you wake up and it's like and your cat's like meowing because it's half starving to death, but it's actually not. It's just regular cat behavior to for them to like act like they're starving to death. But then you realize, oh wait, I don't have a cat. Whose cat is this? And why is he in? Why is this cat in my bedroom? Why does it expect things from me that I have never given it? Cats are strange like that. Cat's like, meow. Poor kitty. And also poor you for having to deal with that cat. So something that I'm wondering, like he uses um like absolute white right here. Bits of whites. And I'm wondering like why? Like I mean it's to bring focus to it, right? But why would most light be right here as well? Where's how? I wonder what brushes he uses. Every artist, like I've heard that every artist gets asked that. Like, oh my god, what brushes do you use? Like, does A lot of them answer just like regular opacity brush, Photoshop defaults. You can make some really good art with that. I've seen people make good art with that. It's just a matter of getting to know what you're using really and learning how to manipulate it to do what you want. I will admit though, like some tools are more intuitive than others. So here we're gonna have a deep saturated red, not that red, as like the boat it is actually like reflecting some of the fire's light. There's also like a person like right here, the silhouette of a person, or should I say silhouette of a figure? Whatever, it's a person. We know it's a person. Look at it. I'm sorry. Like I went to like college for a bit. They always say like use the terminology figure if you're talking about like a human being. And like I get it, but also like this is like an internet stream. Like you can see that they look like people and just call them people. Okay. Usually I'd be like raging at myself at this point because I feel like I'm looking crap. But, you know, I am where I am. I do not want self-hatred to get in the way of what I'm doing. The scale I feel of this person is a bit different than what I'm currently doing. And like the actual silhouette seems to have more nuance and complexity in it. And I suppose this isn't a bad simplification, but I'll work on it. I remember when I had just gone to college in the first year, I was like drawing and painting way too slow to like keep up in the class. Like I remember a couple times like different professors like coming over to look at me and say like you need to like hurry up. You won't be able to complete this in like the 4 hours of um class time. And they were right. So like they had a good point. Like I was very slow. And I don't know what to say about that. Like I'm intentionally taking it slow right now so that I can like just take in what I need to take in. Rushing shit ain't good. And I just like have the ability to do that now, seeing as though there's no like over looming deadlines. And then I would like also take this what do you call it? You know, I should really put like these silhouettes on different layer. I'm gonna put this guy on a different layer. The next guy. Yeah. Yeah. So in a professional environment, it's completely understandable, and college is meant to prepare you for a professional environment where you're going to have to, complete work on a deadline. At the same time, like, if you're trying to learn, you do have to, like, take it easy to an extent. Can't be a perfectionist about it, but rushing through it, you might end up like, I feel, this is my opinion, but like rushing through it isn't good for learning. Take time to observe. And this man's comes up like maybe almost two times these guys in the distance. I found that interesting. Like the scale in comparison to these guys in the back. This, yeah, odd, not odd. This is, and his gun comes out to here or so. Seems to be a flintlock pistol. It's a really wicked way of like painting people, by the way. Like there isn't that much detail on like the person. It not that I can tell. Actually, no, there is. Maybe if I can I zoom in on this? Just how much detail is in this one painting? I wanna see it up close. Zane. Oh yeah, his face is actually fully rendered. Okay, I can make out his entire facial structure. I just wasn't zoomed in close enough. Still, I'm gonna keep it zoomed out so I can just focus on like the very basic details. There is a thing that they try to like correct in me while I was in college, and that was the fact that I started focusing on details too quick, and I would like get lost in like the details of artwork, and that's while I did enjoy like the whole detail work, it can also be really maddening to be focused on all the details, and especially when like there are parts of the painting that clearly need work, and you're there like obsessing over this one part that is way more developed than the rest. Just to do that, and I wonder if I still do this. Kind of doubt it. I try not to like when I notice that I try to like progressively develop all parts of the painting, jump around a bit. So I'm also thinking about enjoying the process. How do I enjoy painting more? Like I know that if you're going to treat it as a professional, sometimes you're just not going to enjoy it, and that's the reality of life. But I think learning to be calm when making it and just immersing yourself into the process, which is enjoying it, is pretty key to like not losing your marbles over time and not coming to hate art, which a lot of people complain about or a lot of people try to repress. Like they don't like what they do. And I think that belief that, yeah, you just, of course, you're not going to like it. It's your profession, it's a job. It, like, that is part of the belief that leads to you hating it. I was reading on the Twitch subreddit the other day. Oh, fuck. You know what? I don't want to. Yeah, I was reading about XQC. I don't really follow up with XQC. Like, again, like, I don't really use Twitch. But one thing that goes around in like streaming circles is like, yeah, streaming is a job, so you have to treat it as a job. And what they say is that XQC never like really treated it as a job. He just streamed because he liked streaming, and that's why he's good at it. Supposedly, that's what his fans say. At least, still there is fans. So, can you trust what they say? I don't know. But I do think your attitude towards what you do for a living does actually matter in one, how much you enjoy it long term, and also the quality of the work that you output. If you don't enjoy what you do, if you don't find a way to enjoy what you do, to find value in it, to find meaning in it, then it will quickly become meaningless, stressful, and you won't want to put your all into it. You're human, you know? You can only take so much. Like you go on vacation and you're like, finally, I got a vacation, and you try to like not stress about it. Then you come back and it's like, it hits you like, I don't want to be here. Fuck. I don't know, still. I feel like I'll actually come to a proper answer to that once I get like more life experience. Is his head too small? I think his head is too small. Hey, boy. Your head's too small, boy. Alright, next layer. There's this giant ship in the background. Fuck it. I don't know. Eh. Yeah, my setup's a bit cramped, so like I have to like pivot. I gotta like pivot my arms like this to make a new layer. Next up is the fog in the background, and the fog in the background is actually really important because the fire is what I'm trying to get correct, and it actually like the flames of the fire, the heat does actually reflect in the fog. Like I do not like what I'm painting, honestly. See if I'm changed in it. So okay, behind this man is like a kind of greenish fog. I find it interesting that he doesn't just use like I find it interesting that he doesn't use like plain white for fog. And he also uses the brightness of the fog around this figure to highlight him. Opacity, I'm going to turn it down to 60 and see if this gives me something good to work with. I believe it's a bit darker in comparison. Yeah. There's actually another figure right here. A lot of like not getting irritated with what you do is just down to patience. I was reading this book the other day, The Practice Mind by Thomas Turner, and he touches on immersing yourself into what you do. It's been a while since I've read it, to be completely honest, so I don't remember a lot of what he said. But like the joys and like the little bits and bobs of just the details of what you're doing. Like rushing to the end product is not the way, pretty much. It's like the journey to the end product is more enjoyable than the end product itself. Because like the gratitude, the sense of accomplishment you feel from the end product is short lived, you know. And But yeah, the gratitude from I keep on saying gratitude. That sense of accomplishment you get from the end product is short-lived. Like I have made better pieces in the past, and I don't I'm not riding off of the success of them to this day. Like I want to keep that going, but like it's finding joy in the little things. So people always what all people always say. It's the little things, man. Little details, and just chilling out in what you do. Don't rush it. Oh, okay, cool. When it's low opacity, I realize when I like lower the pressure, it I still see some paint, like so. Still, I find a lot of challenge in actually like immersing myself into like just the into into what I do. Sometimes I'm able to do it, sometimes no. A lot of times no, actually. I wish I could. I don't know if it's an age thing because I'm relatively young. Oh, the board is longer. I just realized something. The board is longer, guys. And that that's throwing me off. It's throwing me off a bit. It throws off the entire composition. Can I get away with this? Is the question. Makes sense too for the board to be longer. Like the board shouldn't be that short though. Short dude. Dude bro. You're not doing it right, bro. Do it right, bro. Oh my god. Fuck you, microphone. I'm gonna have to move the microphone. The microphone's being he's being difficult. He's being difficult. Damn it. I hope this doesn't mess with everything. Hope this doesn't mess with the stream. Oh my god. Okay, can you go on the keyboard? That's not. Oh, now you're blocking the camera. Okay, wait. Solution: move the camera. Does is this the way? Is this the way? Move the camera. I don't think this is the way. No. Oh, is it? I don't know. Like, is this does this look funny? Fuck. I'm gonna find my stream on the internets and see what I actually look like looking directly into the camera and painting. I've been doing this for half an hour. It's felt like an eternity, man. Like it feels like an eternity when you're making bad art. I don't want to. Okay, fine. I won't call my art bad, but when you're making something you don't feel good about, it feels like you're spending an eternity on it. Right. I was looking for my stream. Fuck off, YouTube Premium. Dude. Okay, this is like totally unrelated to the stream, but um like automation is like it just got the updates. If you're into automation, like it's like this game where you design engines and cars and you can sell them and shit. Not in real life, of course. Like there was an update that was gonna add like superchargers to the game. So it's gone into open alpha apparently. Sorry. Right, distracted. Sorry. And I'll look at that later. Okay. I'm gonna look at me now. Can I hear myself first and foremost? Okay. Can I? No, look at that later. Okay, you can look at me now. Can I hear myself? First and foremost. Okay, can I? Look at that later. Okay, you got me now. Can I hear myself? Right. Okay. So I'm gonna look at this. Hi. What does this look like? And I'm gonna look at the camera. Look at that later. Okay, you got me now. I wonder if that sounds really bad. Yeah, look at this. Hi, what does this look like? And how we're going down. Okay, whatever. I think it's fine. My microphone is a bitch. The microphone placement is a bitch. There's a one person watching you, and it's me. Boy? Ah, okay. Oh, hey, that's not bad, I think. I just move the chat over a bit. Chat, what's good, chat? Chat, do you like me, chat? Oh my god, they don't. Just kidding, there's nobody. There's nobody there. So can't know if you don't like me or not. I don't know. Okay. Back to the painting. I actually don't like it blocking. Blocking. Blah. Right. So like the other problem that I have with painting and shit is the fact that I have an old Hawaiian, right? Which I actually really like. The problem that I have with it is the fact that the colors are a lot more desaturated on the screen. I take it that Huion makes like higher quality products nowadays, or at least I hope that they do. But the screen, like, it's desaturated, which is a bit fucked. Okay. Oh. In the grand scheme of like painting things, it probably, I don't know, like depending on how much experience you have, you either think that's like the worst thing, or like you don't think it's a problem at all. But like color accuracy is like so important. But what is color accuracy really? Like different people have like different kinds of screens, yeah. So it's gonna show differently on different screens, pretty much. Another reason why like traditional painting is just a better option, I guess. Yeah, this one's a really desaturated green. Like it's close to like not there. Is it green? I don't know. Seems- The color sliders. Um, Fuck. Yeah, just good painting. You paint the boy. All right, so I think I can like probably speed up. All right, and then there's this also there's this other book called Alla Prima, and in it they say like you're supposed to go slower than you normally would. Sometimes I don't want to go slow, you know. Like there is something within me that is burning to express itself, and I just have to like, yeah. which I think is like a totally valid way to express yourself. Whether or not other people like it, that's a different question. Like, some people will look at it and like, what the fuck is this, bro? What have you made? Why are you showing me this? This is just bleh. It's like, well, bleh is a valid emotion too, you know. Bleh is valid, therefore my art is valid. Really and truly. Uh, okay, is that darker? I'm gonna use the. Oh, right, my. Okay, grayscale. There's actually not a lot of contrast here. I feel that there is more contrast in the original composition. Way more. Way me nasty. The question is like how I'm going to like replicate it to make it look like fog. I think I'm using the wrong brush to make it look like fog. Let me see if a wash brush will work better for this application. Like I tend to stick to like one brush. Again, like not a bad thing. I've talked about it earlier. I don't really know if I like the brushes in Rebel 7. I mean, I know, like, I haven't really, honestly, I haven't been melding too well with them. But maybe that's because they're meant to mimic traditional painting and I don't have that much experience in traditional painting. Don't have much experience with like just painting in general, actually. Now that I think about it, like I just have more experience with drawing shit, which is why like my drawings are always like better than my paintings. But hey, man, like it's just an experience thing. You just gotta keep on going at it, bit by bit. You gotta earn it. You feel me? Camera's right here. You feel me? Yeah. So I feel like the wash brush is working like marginally better for conveying the texture of fog, but it also is not. Like it isn't really doing the thing I want it to. And I know that the focus is fire. Fuck. Like I wanted it to be like fire and shit. Okay. Um, so then you have the okay. I'm gonna just blend it. I'm a blend. I'm gonna use blend right here. See what color I get. Is that a good idea? I don't think so. And then of course there's a ship on the right side right here. Boy. Y'all should be like, Steve, don't be lazy. Or Somatikka, yeah. I mean, that's the name I work with. Hi. That's the name I work with right now. You can call me Steve if you want. Steve. Steve, Somatikka, it's whatever. What is a name? Bruh. Okay. I don't know. Okay, is it possible to like get different brushes in Rebel 7? This is something I wonder. Like, I don't want to be that dude who's like, oh my god, my art is shit. It must be the brushes and not my skill. Or maybe I should like look up how to use the brushes. Okay. The microphone's in the way now. Fuck my life. Uh, uh, Microphone, where does the microphone go? I'm gonna put the microphone exactly where it was and hope that doesn't cause problems. And I'm going to put back the you because I feel like, hmm, okay. Over you go. Or maybe like stand up like so. Content people playing with a camera. Okay. See, oh no, tripod, tripod. Work with me, tripod. No, God damn it! I swear to God, not having a proper desk and setup is such a headache. It's fine, really. Now I'm like, what is this? So now I was like, uh, uh. Maybe I shouldn't be like so obsessed with the angle of the camera. Fuck. Hello. Okay, whatever. Sheesh. Where was I again? Oh, right. Herbal seven brushes. Let me see. Like, uh, let's take a small break and look up Rebel seven brushes. Rebel seven brushes. Either new ones or learning to work with the current ones. Oh, so you can have like advanced. There are some brush presets made by advanced users. Well, I mean, they must be advanced to make like brushes for this software. It is actually a fairly complex software. Like they attempt to like mimic how paint interacts with canvas in it. Yeah, if you're not, you're you just a brush. Actually, I don't know. Learning to use Rebel 7 brushes. Brush collection. That are there. All right. Yeah, you can really, like create some like amazing works with this. Maybe I'm like limiting myself to. Maybe I'm limiting myself to like the typical like express oils and acrylic brushes, or whereas like I have a whole other selection of things to use that I don't typically use. Experiment essentially. But the thing is, like when you like I always do this. Like when you introduce experimentation into experimentation, you just make things so much more difficult for yourself. But at the same time, you do discover more things. Where's my Bletch? Where do you go? Pen? My pen. Where'd my pen go? Oh, where? Oh, no, no. Oh, there you are. Oh, wait, no, no, no. Premium content. Trying to find where your pen went. It's somewhere here because it's plugged in. I do amaze myself sometimes. Where is it plugged into though? Uh-huh. Oh, okay. Full. Yeah. So then you got airbrushes here. Perhaps like spray. Ah, will this work? I feel like it'll. Oh, oh, can't tumbling. Oh, it does kind of work. Well, will it like create the kind of texture that I'm looking for? Is it texture work? Not it. Uh, hello, boys and girls. Here, no, 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 nothing. So we've got the spray can thing here. Let's see if this is different. No, that just looks more noisy. Yeah, I don't know about that, but maybe. Brush once again. Right there. So let me just use a very bright value in comparison and see if I can do a thing. Wow, let's see if we can do a thing. Yeah. Does using a soft brush for fob actually give me the kind of effect that I want? I tend to stay away from using soft brushes. Well, it's most likely to my detriment. I can just like feel it. Uh-huh. So like billows of fog or smoke. Oh, it's smoke. It's not fog. I'm okay, whatever. So with fire comes smoke. You learn something. Fire, smoke. Common sense. Not there. Absent. Currently on holiday. Yeah, I'm aware this might not look great. What I'm trying to do really is just experiment and see what works, what doesn't. Will giving fire a softer texture make it look more fire and like aesthetically pleasing? Here's what I'm wondering. And if so, how do I do it? I do like the flat brush texture as I have touched on before. Just feel, I just feel it, man. Love flat brushes. There's a lot of hard edge in the combustion center. I believe it must be the end of the boat. Or oh, it's maybe it's another boat and this is like a rescue boat. Maybe that's it. mm, mm, hmm. Maybe like he uses like a base like softness, right, for it, and then he goes in with a hard brush like later to give it a kind of texture. Because I do notice the usage of like hard brushes in it. Yeah, lost, lost, and I'm also painting on the wrong layer again. Whatever the fuck. Okay, my buck, my buck. Chisel. What is chisel do? Chisel can probably, like, using markers and canvas, like, still digital, right? Can probably give me some kind of thing. Oh, this is workman. Very strong orange right here. Very saturated. Three in here and there. Here and there. The face when you suck so hard. Okay, that's that. Let's try a different one. There's one softer. Pastels. What kind of pastels here? Like hard pastel. Mm, they give me one straight color. It doesn't like saturate itself. Hmm. Yeah, it's really supposed to be in the layer below. Oh fuck, like oh, fuck man, the layering man, it's so fucking complicated. Like I have like, yeah, just undo that. The fog can stay. That's the fog layer. It's fucking the fog layer a while ago. That this still goes over. Yep, yep, ruined, ruined, fuck. Yes, there, there, and you going to get. Oh, the silhouette on the thing on the fire is on the same layer. Ah, okay. I really need to learn. Uh, I like it called layer one, layer two, and layer three. Fine, fuck it. They're all in the same layer for the time being. Square, alright. Oh, that's still on erase. B. Oh, oh. It's not soft, wax soft. What does wax look like? Um, come on. Not what I'm looking for. Oil pastels. This can probably help me get to where I want to be. It has a certain kind of texture, yeah. Like it fades into darkness here. So maybe like using a deeper value for it is probably better. Deeper red. So stated. And then behind that, blue, well, view. Supposed to be behind it. It's darker. Behind, bro. Behind the fire. There. Yeah, no, I'm just doing bullshit now. Okay, let's fuck. Let's retrace our steps. Let's just undo until we reach a point of sanity. Okay. Yeah, you're already confused. Okay, comparatively, this isn't so bad. And I think that's I'm doing as far as I can possibly undo. I'm tired. Alright, this calls for a break. How long have I been going for? I have been going for 53 minutes. Okay. I'm going to. There's a cup of water behind me. Now I finally have something proper to do, something constructive to do on my breaks, which is talk. Hey, hi. Just fucking yeah. There's certain angles I just prefer more. Is this uh hi? Nope. Tripod work with me. Watch the tripod. Yeah. Alright, that's fine. I think that's fine. I think this light is a bit too close for comfort. Probably even turn that off. Maybe. I don't know. Constantly fucking with my hardware. Mm, okay. Yeah. Hi. So, break time. What do you do? What do you think about? What do I do? What do I think about? Usually, like, I just go on Reddit at this point, or go on YouTube. I'm technically on YouTube, just in a different kind of way. I waste time. Really and truly, like, when taking a break from art, the proper thing to do for yourself is like take a walk, go out in nature where it's peaceful and shit. That's assuming that you have peaceful nature around you. I mean, like, if you live in a community where like people like look at you and like, hey, hello, and you're just very introverted kind of person, you feel uncomfortable with any kind of attention on you. Ironic being a streamer, yes, I know. Then it's not so great. It's not so great. You can't really go out into nature because it just like it just fucking you're just fucking antisocial as well. Not really antisocial. That's the wrong word. It's, antisocial means I don't know. That's not. I'm not gonna say it, but I just know antisocial is not the right terminology. It's like just introverted with very low batteries. Well, yeah, you can just like sit down and vibe and chill. Just relax, look at what you've made. Think of ways to make it better for what it is. Maybe you can. Maybe what you do will like just make it look worse. There's nothing really much you can do about that, really. Like, it's the nature of art. There's a lot of gambling involved, I find. Like either something turns out good and then like you have an idea of something that you want to put on it, and then when you like put your idea into the art, it's like it's worse now, oh god. Or it could be like 1,000 times better. Sometimes it is 1,000 times better, and it's totally worth it when you do take that gamble, but it is what it is. It's a gamble. Whether or not you win, I think it depends on how skilled you are. It's like playing a game of poker. I'm not an experienced poker player, but like skill actually does help in that game. It's not entirely luck. You do have some level of control in poker. I played blackjack too. I don't know what the appeal of blackjack is, right? So like you're not supposed to go over 21. The number 21 typically. And like you have the dealer and you have you. And then like you get two cards. slapped down on the table, like, and it can be anywhere between the number like two, three, or four, some shit. I don't think I've ever gotten that, but like between 10, 16, 17, 18, and then from there on, it's like you decide, all right, hit me, don't hit me, hold, and then like the dealer deals his cards, and it just seems like bullshit luck most of the time with blackjack, you know? It's like, uh, I don't know, it's too close to my face. I don't know. I don't know. I don't know. I'm so, bro. What is wrong with me? Fuck. Yeah. But yeah, that's blackjack. Ever thought I would talk about gambling on the art stream, you know? Well, might as well. Whatever. Gambling. Is gambling good for society? Is it good for you? Should you gamble? No, you shouldn't. What? It's fine. It's like playing with fire. It's kind of fitting for what we're painting right now. Playing with fire is like love, you know? The reward is big, but the loss is painful. Gambling. What brushes do I want to use, man? I don't know. Like, I don't know. And yes, like, before you say, oh, wait, I know you're copying this other artist. Like, yes, I'm doing a master copy. I'm trying to, like, see if I can, like, replicate what they have done. This is a thing artists do. It's okay. Like, I look up to him. I like his style. It's Alexander Rostov. The link to his portfolio is in the chat. Please do check out the artist that I am currently trying to copy. It's a thing we do. Yeah. Like the thing is, like, no one's accused me of stealing, and yet I am like already just preemptively trying to defend myself from anybody accusing me. Like, yeah, it's not my work. I just want, it's not my composition. I just want to like be able to paint like this guy. Hmm. As you can see, I clearly can't. But enough self-deprecation. It's whatever. I have a feeling like I would do a lot better with some kind of fog brush. Like I can see darker parts of it and I can see lighter parts of it. But like the texture of fog, I am struggling to get. This is self-evident, I believe. Yeah. What else? I was downloading Stalker. I was like, I'm gonna like refund this shit. Not because I don't like Stalker. It's just like the cash I got, and I think it's probably a wiser like life decision to spend it on a book that can actually help me with understanding what I'm doing right now. Again, like no disrespect to Stalker 2, like I've wanted to play this for a long time now, but I think the sensible thing to do is delay gratification. Release date November 20th, 2024. Never thought I would see Stalker 2. Never expected it. Like I got into it before it was announced. To hear it was getting like a reboot. It's like, oh, for reals? Cool. Right now, I'm like looking at my screen, like wondering how to refund this. It's like, oh, okay. Like I'm just Just streaming, refunding Stalker 2. This is fucking stupid. Where do I go for refunds, bro? Manage, add to, no, properties, general, refunds. How do I get the refund? Of course, you, man, they always make it difficult to get a refund. How do you get a refund on Steam? DMs, redeem on Steam, manage gifts, add a non, blah, blah, blah. I'm gonna have to like ask. I don't see refund anywhere here. Groups contents, blah, blah, blah. Blah, blah, blah. Friends, budgets, content, dog. Uh, account details, maybe. I have a feeling it's somewhere here. All right. Okay. I'm gonna ask Google. How do I get a refund for my game on Steam? Navigate to Steam Help and log in with your Steam account. Click on Purchases. I think I can figure it out from there. Help. Uh, Steam supports, is it? Let's see. Recent products. The one, yeah. I'm just gonna say I purchased it by accident. It hurts to like take it back, but let me just check the price of that book first. Make sure I'm not like screwing myself over by refunding this. James Gurney. Ever heard of that name? American artist and author. So what I plan on getting is Color and Light, that book. I'm gonna do some reading through it first. First, I go on the artist lounge and like I look at like reviews from people on Reddit because them's like the average everyday person, like you can't take like the reviews from Reddit too seriously. Like opinions vary drastically for like pretty much everything. So yeah, it's still helpful to like look though. Recently I've been wanting, so like this user right here, we just call him Windows because Windows is in the name. Recently, I've been wanting to get better at painting and colors and found out that Color and Light, a guide for the realist painter by James Gurney, is in my school library. And I heard great things about this book prior, so I borrowed it. But now I have no idea how to approach this book or how to study it at all. So now I want to know how one would use this book. Frost says, I just bought this book yesterday. I already skimmed through most of it. This is not a how-to book. The Gurney clearly mentions it. This is a book to truly understand how color and light works. I recommend to use it after you have some solid foundation over painting. It's basically a win more book or an EXP multiplier. It's much easier to grasp if you're already in the game. Paint from life over and over again. It's best to learn, and the resources and books makes more sense once you've begun painting. Ah, cool, Butch. Read it casually to familiarize yourself with what's in it. The way it's broken up and Gurney's writing style make it very easy to pick up and read through a few sections at a time and then set it aside. When you're painting and have questions or run into problems, you think, oh yeah, there's something about that in color and light. Pull it out yourself and reread that section for insight. Alright. There may be a chance that I won't be able to like understand shit from this book, and that makes me not want to uh like that steers me away from purchasing it, but you never really know until you know. This refund will remove the following products from your Steam library. Yeah. Okay. So that's a refund request right there. Yeah, I just did that. No, I'm not the only one. I was about to ask, am I the only one who is like annoyed by what do you call it? The AI overview keeps trying to push on us. I don't doubt I am not. Rebel, seven paintings. Maybe I'm expecting too much of myself. Am I? Should I? Some really good paintings. I really love them. You're probably gonna like log onto the stream and you'll be like, "What the fuck are you painting, bro? What is that, mate?" But the thing is, you just gotta like paint, man. Just paint. Hopefully, it turns out good. Maybe it won't, but only one way to possibly make it turn out good, and that is to paint. Bruh. Yeah, this software is gonna take some. It's gonna take some out of me, man. It's gonna take a lot of practice to like get it down. Mhm. Oh, the style. I suppose you might want to see the screen, so I'm gonna do it while OBS can, while I still have zero viewers, and there's no like pressure writing to make the stream as good as possible. Okay, so we have a new scene. I am doing this live. We're going to put in a und display capture. Yes, display capture tool. And we're going to make it for the primary monitor. Yes. As you can see, there is some bullshit on the screen. Can you hear me? You probably can't. And then you have to add that audio input. Existing, add existing as. And all of a sudden you can hear me, or you could hear me all along, and I didn't need to do that. Either way, I do feel like I needed to do that. And then, like, the next question is like, do I add my face? Do I want to add my face? No, maybe, maybe not. I don't know. I guess I won't. Yeah, that's that. And that's that. Okay. So as you can see, this is what I have been looking at. And this is the stuff that people could make with the software. If I were to believe my eyes. As you can see, very beautiful. I love the style. And you've got these ones. Boy. All right. What's that? Hey, welcome back. Hello. Oh, you're like, oh, get away from me. And then next, like, I'm gonna go back into my emails. You should be able to see what I'm doing. I'm secretive like that, man. And I am going to see if I got my refund. Your refund request has been received. I'm reviewing it. We will get back to you soon as possible. For in-game items, the refund period is 48 hours and the item must not have been consumed, modified, or transferred. So, 2 days. I'll probably have to wait 2 days to get the book. Oh no. Oh no. Oh, like, oh my god, man. Get out of my face. Okay, I'll get out of your face. There. Wrong one. Correct. I want my fucking refund out. Mental stability, do you have it? You may be thinking to yourself, Jesus, that was. Where did that non sequitur come from? I don't know. I don't know. Like, it's within me to say the most random bullshit at the most random time. Because that is the way. You know what I mean? Okay. Alright. I'm gonna do the stupid thing. I'm gonna ask what kind of brushes he uses. Alexander Rostov brushes. Maybe I should just replicate it with what's in Rebel still. Brushes used in Disco Elysium portraits. What are they? Does anyone know what brushes? This guy says, I'm not 100% sure what brushes are being used in game, but I'm a digital painter, so I have some guesses. The art director of Zaum, Alexander Rostov, has an ArtStation account where he lists the software he's using as Photoshop. Just looking at the pieces, my guess is he's using Kyle T. Webster's brushes. In the Ruby portrait specifically, it looks like the Pearl KTW brush from Kyle's inbox. Ink box. That's a very low hum. What the fuck is that? Weird. Aliens are invading Earth. I have add the brushes for free. Blah blah da 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 da. Brushes are tools, are just tools. At the end of the day, it's you making art. Yeah, exactly what I've thought. Still, like, if I'm gonna really like proper, yeah. Anyways, like if I'm gonna like proper learn how to do this, I might as well just like learn how to do it with the tools that I currently have. So once again, sir, we're going into right here, and we're going to start painting again, are we? Am I going to start painting again, or well, what am I gonna do? What is this? What is the plan of action? What is what? Well, no. Okay, yeah, I think I'm ready. I'm ready. Are we ready, kids? Aye, aye, Captain. Okay. 100 hours. Clapped it. Let's go again. Are you ready? Aye, aye, Captain. God damn it. This fucking setup is killing my vibes. Okay. Yeah, we're good. Level of, we're not good. Shit. 30 seconds in. That's 30 seconds of not doing anything. It's cool still. Chill out, sir. You just like relax. Okay, so right here, I feel like laughing. What is that? Okay, we're gonna use a flat brush right here. What does it give me? Something that I like? That's the watercolor. No, nah, no, I'm good. Watercolor brushes, and then you have gouache right here. So we ease splatter granulation. I'm curious how gouache works. So that's a liner, gouache flats. Let's see. Okay, that's also very watery. Not going to use express oils, filbert. How do you treat me? The opacity isn't all the way up, but it's all right. Then there's right there. Yeah, so I can't wait to get the book. I'm hoping it will help me. As you can see, I am like staying away from the fire, even though like the fire is what I set out to like replicate. It's like, sir, no, the fire isn't treating me good. I don't want to paint it anymore. That's not how you live life, sir. You need to do things that you don't like. No, I know. Sir, this is a Wendy's. Why are you here? I need to figure out my life purposeness. Maybe the answer lies in burgers. Give me a burger. Maybe I will learn why I'm here. Okay, so like what light is like reflecting from here, I guess. I want to see where else light would come from. Why is light here? Why is light here? I don't know. It's like I'm not paying attention fully. And then we've got more green. Maybe I should like lean this more into blue, like a bluish kind of green. I'm just like listening to what my mind is telling me it should be, though that might not be like accurate to what it actually is. Uh, Green water. Yeah, sure. The sea is green. Actually, is green paint. Manages to make it work. How? I don't know. If the I does not know, you know? Clearly. There's- It's an opacity thing. There's like a low oiliness going on. What is going on in this part of painting? People don't know. I don't know. Or do I know? Who knows? I could just be trolling you. The most professional troll you have seen in your life. I am that good. You're like, no, you're not. Maybe I could be. So the front side of the boat is seeing some like the lights. What did I just? Yeah, okay. It's like purplish-ish, or still brownish. I'm just gonna go with this flavor for now. Everything is on one layer. Yes, I know. This is probably like the most nonsensical thing you can do at this point in time. I know. But yes, the boat is beginning to have some semblance of a 3D form. This way, right there. There's actually a dewey right here on the bow, I think it's called. I'm not sure. Sailors be angry. And it becomes a bit more yellowed, kind of more orange-ish as we go back, though it's supposed to be lighter in value, so somewhere there, I think. Yeah, right there. So I don't believe it shows too well, actually. Hmm. Yeah, no, that's not good. Also, something I'm curious about is the fact that I'm drawing on the painting on the wrong layer again. Cool. Always painting on the wrong layer, boy. Look, whatever. It's on this layer now. And there's like a little thing right here. It's not that saturated. Less chroma. I really need to use that terminology. Now, let me just like do it like that. Good ish. Not really. It's not that pronounced. It's a very small, minute thing. It was too pronounced here. There's like a likeness between this man's legs. So I'm going to try to express that. And just gonna put it like so. He has like his clothes are like so. And that was like so. Man, I feel like putting in some orange detail into a silhouette. The lighter side, the more intense side. And like this is actually not done right here. Like there's a hand here. It's very clearly a hand holding a flintlock pistol. Pistol grip is right here. Like the grip goes like so, all the way out like that. I haven't like really done it justice. This part doesn't see the lights, though the side of his face does. It's very dramatic. That's like the basics of it. Interestingly enough, like this color sees some of it. I don't think it's not that pronounced. It's like a very, it's like close to the color of the silhouette itself. That's something that needs to be corrected. And there we go. These men are kind of like blocking it. So like very like rough transition downward. But that makes his leg looks like disjointed. So is it something like that goes right here maybe? No, right? This doesn't look right. Like there's also like a finer detail like going here. I don't want to get like lost in fine details right here when like there are so many other aspects of the composition that I haven't sorted out. Fog is still like what is that? Or the smoke rather. On the fire. The main reason that I am trying to do a master copy of this also isn't sorted out. To my liking. I do like the silhouette though. I think it's a nice silhouette. Hmm. All right, back to the fire. What do I do with the rock dry maybe? I mean, that has a certain kind of texture that I don't like. And of course, there's some erasure that needs to happen right here. So sort out the fog and a different layer. Just like take it easy. Don't freak out. It's fine. Yeah, there we go. Then back to this. Fire and the water on one layer. Probably not the wisest. In fact, I'm pretty sure it's not the wisest decision, but life happens. Get better next time. Is there going to be next time? Ever consider this? Oiliness. Oh, there we go. I like texture. Yeah, there isn't that much light. Not that much darkness either. Trying to find the right tone. This, yeah. It has a certain kind of texture there. I am not able to capture it really well. And then they're like the water. Where does the water meet uh, fire? Right here. Starting to look better. There's orange here, a rich orange. The sides. Okay. I've made it more difficult for myself, I know. Mhm. It seems to have do I want to use yellow here? I don't really know. Alright, there's the kind of the lights. And then like the blending. I do wonder how the blend is gonna go. Like so. So I'll like attempt to blend the edges. More orange paint right here. Just like to this point, I guess. Very nice. Just max it out. More max it out. Okay. Where's the sun? Okay. There's a third guy right here that I've like omitted. Yeah. He gonna stay that way. Like, hey man, what happened to the third guy? Ate him. Yeah, just like felt hungry. I ate him. Man did not eat. Well, what do I mean by that? Who knows? That could mean nothing, or it could mean everything. Never mind. Don't listen to me. Just talking nonsense. Always talking nonsense, I am. Yeah. But like, this guy's arm is illuminated like so. And you got like that. You can actually see that this guy's hat is upturned. There's like some nuance in the angle that it gets. I want the temperature for this next silhouette to be hotter. It seems to be like close to the center, so you use like hotter temperature for the red right here. There's like a lot of detail that I'm gonna notice. And this guy's hat is also red. Isn't actually perfectly brown. Oh, my. Yeah. The next thing I want to do is try to blend. Maybe blending with a dry brush will help. I'm hoping that it's I can like make maybe I can just like make my own style from this, like improvise, you know? Uh, I think that's like marginally better, but I still don't really like it. There's like so much going on in this piece. Like there's textured yellow and orange, like now that I zoom in. And it's like there's a lot of energy in this white part that I missed out on. Oh, smaller. Smaller, harder, faster, sounder. Yeah, it like looks like that in a way. Hmm. Yeah, I guess I can like make it my own. Make it my own. It isn't my own, but like inject a piece of me into it. So what does that mean for like the rest of it though? Can I like do a similar thing here? Yes, we're really doing this. Using the round soft brush. I actually kind of like this. And then like the orange can just follow a similar kind of pattern. Hmm. It's a bit overdone, maybe. Really tight. Tighter. And then he uses like some like it seems to be a rake brush actually. So blend some parts of it. So I'm gonna use rake sharp I'm going to decrease the size. I am going to decrease oiliness as well. Like make it like 1% oily, hoping that that will make do something. And hmm, then it fades. Mm, there's a lot of texture here, man. Man's having difficulty keeping up. Fine, fine brush. Fine brush does like some interesting texture. Mm, I've got the metallic. Mm. Going back to round soft brush, which I don't typically use, by the way. I'm just going to like try to do that's the wrong kind of red. Ah, man, like finding a way to like communicate fire that sticks well with me. It's like the time of I'm having the time of my life, but I don't mean that in a good kind of way. Yeah. That doesn't do it either, obviously. But okay, so like now is like what I want to do is like try to figure a way to blend this into the background. So this purple layer, and I'm going to sample it, and I'm going to make it desaturated, and desaturate it a little bit, and then there. Mhm. Mm, slightly better. It's slightly better. Hmm. Oh, right. Hi, chat. Hey, how you doing? So this style of blending seems to work for me. I do like the hard edge right here. What I'm wondering is what kind of brush to use to like kind of emphasize the aggression of the fire. Maybe filbert dry. Something that stands out, kind of like that, though it's a bit too big. Mm-mm. I don't know like what aesthetically like I'm looking for specifically. Mm-mm. All right. The next thing that I consider interesting is those bodies caught in the fire. Silhouettes, they're rich in hue, moderately light. What I'm wondering is, will this work? Too pronounced? And like you can see that the water, like that her body is engulfed, and then like just yeah, no, that isn't what I'm going for. But it's always the brush that I rely on when I don't know what to do. It's probably like my favorite brush in this application, the flat brush, flat oily brush. They kind of blend into the fire, but also it seems like they're like more distance away. So like I have to make them like smaller in comparison to like these guys, which is smaller than is on the painting. I have noticed. Then I has a bit more orange in it actually. So I'm gonna go over it with some bright orange. Just try that. Yeah, like so. It kind of seems like he's been consumed by fire, so I'm gonna leave it dry on this shit. Zoom in and blend like so. And there's a hat right there beside him. So I can only guess that he fell off the boat. It's like very subtle, like storytelling that I never realized again, once again. All right. How long has it been? I've been streaming for 2 hours now. What do I want to do? 44 minutes. Okay. I am going to be going offline for a bit. BRB.